I have a question. What if your content only attracts qualified leads that are ready to buy and doesn't waste your time? Well, I wanted that too. But, you know, if you are going to AdWords to do that, the cost per click could range anywhere between, $10 a click to $35 a click, especially in, B2B industries. And just to put that in perspective, I think, okay, so I got this below $3, right? This is my AC remote. I would have gotten 13 of these less than a, less than the cost of one click for keywords like, learning management system, customer management system, marketing agency in US, right? And you know how I feel? Ah, like this. So the answer is something called Bofu Content. So what we do is we put the content out that only resonates with people who are at the end of the buying journey. And with this, you are only creating less content, so less effort, and you can kind of, I'll show you how to use them towards the end of the video. But before we create Bofu content, I want to ask you, how many times have you filled a form after reading a blog? I know I haven't, not much, but uh, after reading certain pieces of content, the chances of we filling a form goes up. For example, what do you and I search before we buy? Like, I personally, if I'm making a huge investment, I want to know everything. I want to know it's the review of it. I want to know it's a scam. I know the problems beforehand. I want to know the pricing in depth out. I want to know if there are free alternatives. I want to compare it. Like, I want to know everything. And the answer to this question kind of lies where, think of your buyer, his buyer journey, and towards the end of his buyer journey, what things will he be searching for? And I'll give you ideas how to find those, but I'll give you some examples to start with, right? And we'll go from broad to narrow, right? First is, let's say, best CRM for hospitals, or best marketing agency for B2B, right? Now what's happening over here is, number one, the people who are searching are looking for something that they want to buy for their industry, right? And second, you can also, when you're writing that piece of content, you can associate yourself with the top person in the industry. So let's say I'm a CRM. So I can say top CRMs for hospitals, right? So the first CRM is Salesforce. Second CRM is BizAmps, right? So you can do two things over here. The people who are looking for this can be, sales ready. Second, price comparison. People want to compare prices. People want to, and maybe it does not matter that much in which industry you are. Some industries are more price, where the price comparison happen more, especially software. But yeah, price comparison and some other kind of piece of comparison where it lies. And by the way, if you're in service industry, I will be creating a video soon where I'll be talking about the difference between marketing of a service business and a product kind of business. But this thing till some part works, right? Alternative. What's the alternative to, I don't know, HubSpot, right? And then I can steal anyone who is, you can steal the search. You can steal people who are ready to buy HubSpot, and they can come give their money to you, right? So you can steal someone else's search too, right? And uh, go local. Here's the thing. So I ran for something called B2B Marketing Agency Delhi, right? And I did no SEO, zero SEO. I might rank sometimes in the first place. This, the search engine result page just changes. But yeah, you know, easy ranking, and the person we're searching for will be very less, but they will be people who are looking to, you know, work with the agency based in Delhi. By the way, now I'm based in Chandigarh thanks to the virus. Oh, you want another tip? Why don't you take the top, player in your industry, put his name in a keyword research tool, and see what, the people who have already found them, what things are they also looking for, right? And you can see, okay, these are the other things these people are considering, and then you can, create content regarding that consideration. So just to recap, the kind of content could be, let's say, the best cafe for a freelancer before I go and work in a coffee shop, alternative to XYZ, XY, your thing plus the city, and comparison of prices, right? And what now you can, so once you've created this content, my guess is most likely you're creating this content because the cost per click is very high, and people don't click. People want to read content and engage before they want to buy, but you also don't want to attract unqualified people. So you maybe want to create content that is only attracts the people who are in the later stages, right? So the very first thing is, like, you can go broad. You have these, uh, let the headline self-select people. So you can run broad. Then you can go even targeted. So what you can do is you can take your prospect list, especially if you're in B2B, and upload it to something called ad roll. So, or Facebook, right? Ad roll just helps you get into Google as well. But, and then you can only show these ads to these people. So now your targeting is sorted, and the people who are in the later stage of the buyer journey. And last but not least, the highly targeted, the people who are already coming to your competitors, and maybe you have something that your competitors does not have. Why don't say, Akshat versus, I don't know, Neil Patel, who is better at B2B, right? So I'm better than him when it comes to B2B. Uh, well, I think that's basically it. If you like the content of this video, please, like the video. If you, I'm gonna release new techniques when stealing competitors, tricks, and pre-funnel techniques. And yeah, if you want those, subscribe. And yeah, and if you are looking to work with a B2B marketing agency, go look at BizAmps, and we would love to help you out. Cool. Thanks. Bye bye.